We're reacting to angry cops. Let's hop into the video. Dumbest military duo. Let's dive in by angry cops.
Has a friend ever told you a story that is just too insane to be true? Well, buckle up, because this is one of those stories. It's
One of those
insane
stories.
and unfortunately very true.
Oh,
because
God.
what starts out as a story of two soldiers getting out of the military and meeting each other in Ukraine in like early 2017, back when Russia was taking Crimea, but the borders on the Battle of Ukraine and Russia were still like this weird kind of, we want to absorb you into Russia, and Ukraine being like, not so fast. Now the story starts off simple enough. Two soldiers getting out of their active duty contracts. They're all done serving, and they see that, Russia took over Crimea. Now it's on the border of Ukraine, about to push into back in 2017. They're like, no, Russia, not today. So they both join up, assist Ukraine, and meet each other over there. But unfortunately, from there it goes a little wonky, because right now the United States is threatening to charge them with war crimes that they committed over there. And then they returned home to end up killing some people, and then trying to go to Kenya, but then getting stuck because they wanted to go fight people in Venezuela. No, I'm not kidding. It's that convoluted. Let's try to break this down in a way where everybody gets an idea of how not to live your life. But first, a word from this video's sponsor. Have you ever felt like your online privacy has been...
Alrighty, sponsor the video, get your money, but we're here to find out why these guys are the two dumbest military duo.
Lang. And on the right is Alex Jared Zwiel. Oh, that's a German name. Hold on, I gotta get my roots out. Zwiefelhofer.
Okay.
Yeah, Zwiefelhofer. Say that 10 times fast. We're gonna call them Lang and Alex to keep it easy. Lang started out as an infantryman from 2008 to 2014. Did a tour in Iraq and then later on a tour in Afghanistan. Now, he was also an infantryman, but his contract started in 2015 and then he got out in 2018. And both of these cats were privates. For Lang being in for 6 years, that is throwing up a red flag that you couldn't possibly get to a specialist in 6 years.
Notice suspicious.
Questionable antics there. Not even the E4 Mafia would take this guy. Red flag. Red
flag. Yep.
And like I said earlier, our story starts off easy enough. They got out of the military, some wanting to see more action than the others, like the non-deployed Alex. And so to Ukraine they go to try and push back Russian separatists out of Ukraine. Not, flash forward to now, it's gotten a little worse, but back then it was just Russia trying to be like, hey, locals that are in Ukraine, how about you make your own donked state, and then Russia will understand and make sure that you are part of us. We see you. You're our own separate place, like Crimea. Well, so that's Russia. And obviously, Ukraine and the people that wanted to support Ukraine were like, no.
No.
These states belong to us.
Right.
It's kind of like Canada trying to take over, Maine and Vermont.
Oh, the South Pack episode.
No, Canada. So the boys are chilling there, just kind of doing their own thing, and they meet up and they become friends. It kicks off this interesting relationship that we're going to learn more about. Unfortunately, Lang seems to have gotten caught up in what some people might call war crimes. And the FBI and the United States government might be charging him with war crimes, which is strange, because this would be the first case in ever that it's happened. At least I think it's ever. I've been reading a bunch of articles about it, and they're like, nobody's been successfully, charged with war crimes since, it began. So I don't know if that's fucking true, but that's what I'm reading. All right, so this would be a first. It's very unique. Apparently, Lang was...
I'm going to take a page out of Fat Latrician. Never a war crime the first time, okay? Let's just stick with that law.
Getting a little excited and, beating the shit out of Ukrainians that were on the border that were separatists trying to become a part of Russia in, showers with, socks filled with rocks.
Whoa.
And may have executed some civilians and put them in unmarked graves. All allegations.
Whoa.
To which many of the people on his team said he definitely did. But allegations nonetheless. So, we're getting into the weirdness now. Lang's over here, kind of ignoring, the rules of war. Torture bad. But you know what? And then Zwiefelhofer, Alex, is over here like, oh man, this guy knows what he's doing. We should be friends. No, Alex. No. So here we are. Alex, Lang, hanging out after the war crimes. And they go, hey, you know what? This Ukraine thing is getting kind of lame. Should have stuck it out, guys. It really kicked up a notch. They said, yeah, it's lame. It's just kind of lame trench warfare. We're looking at each other and yelling and popping a couple rounds up over the top of the berm every now and again. Let's go to Kenya. Here there's a war there. And so they do. They just fly to Kenya and are like, hey, we're mercenaries. What's up? And obviously Kenya goes, get the fuck out. And kicks them out of Kenya. That's right. They got kicked out of the country. They left the military, U.S. military, because they didn't think they were getting enough action in war. Went to Ukraine, you know, prior to the Ukraine-Russian war, you know, the separatists, and then Lang starts torturing them, and then they decide Kenya. Kenya's the place to go because Ukraine has gotten so lame. They actually were trying to join a militia in Kenya, but couldn't quite get there because when they're crossing through South Sudan, I need a map here because I'm sure Americans don't know what the hell I'm talking about. They tried to go through Sudan to get to Kenya, and Sudan was like, more militia members? Yeah, we've had enough of those. You can go the fuck back home. So they do. They're back home in the States. Fiddle fucking around in Florida. And what do these international men of leisure decide to do? Well, they decide that they really want to start and assist in a coup in Venezuela. Now, if that doesn't sound familiar, here's a video I did of...
I remember this video. By the way, this is the new Tank 156 reaction channel. This is Tank 1562. The original Tank 156 got hacked by Russian hackers and it's been taken down. So this is where the reaction videos will live. But I did see this video. I remember seeing this video.
The failed coup attempt in Venezuela, which I really hope you watch because it's absolutely mind-numbingly dumb. Stop this video. Watch the horrible Venezuela attempted coup with some dumb Green Beret video. Oh my God, it'll blow your mind. That's what these guys want to do. Watch that video. I'm waiting. You're back now. If you paused it, you're back.
Okay,
sweet, great,
we're back.
Grand, wonderful. So this cluster fucking Venezuela, these idiots wanted to be a part of that. Talk about just barely getting grazed with a stupid bullet there. Missed out. But what stopped them from going to Venezuela? Oh, well, you know, some money, but don't worry. Lang and Alex had it solved. Oh, did they have it solved in their
money?
Big,
don't tell me
they
had to rob a bank.
They decided they were going to set up an elderly couple and say, hey, we're going to sell you some guns here on this gun selling website.
Oh, so we revert into scamming people versus just, you know, just getting a job and get your own money. But nah, let's just scam some old heads.
And the elderly couple was like, oh, well, that's very nice. Thank you, young American boys who've done nothing wrong and are not looking to get involved in a coup or do war crimes. Yeah, it's totally us. Anyway, why don't you come on down to Florida and we'll sell them to you, you know, as is Florida. And so the old couple comes down and don't Lang and Alex just murk them in their car.
Murk? What?
And then steal the $3,000 that they had. Yes. Alex.
Huh? I look at my phone for 2 seconds and my wife texts me, these guys committed murder? Oh, no. Oh, sorry. How sick you have to be to murder an old person for $3,000? You can literally make that in a month just working at McDonald's and just saving your money, probably 1 to 2, 3 months. What? Wow, that's
Yes.
Wow, I am deeply saddened by that. That's crazy.
Alex and Lang decided to fund their trip to the Venezuelan coup by murdering Americans and taking their money. Now, Lang here is, I'm pretty sure, the lead troublemaker in this thing, and Alex is just some dumb kid follower thinking that he's just, you know, tripping the light fantastic, trying to be Jason Bourne here, a discount Jason Bourne. But before the murder, you know, that double murder that happened, well, Lang was going throughout the country, just sticking up banks and robbing people. So that's kind of the end of Lang and Alex as a team. Although, here's their brilliant plan to go to Venezuela, right? So they killed the old couple, took their money, and they got, you know, weapons and grenades. Yeah, they got grenades somehow. I don't know how. Lang's got them. Of course he does. So anyway, they're like, okay, cool, we killed this old couple. We've got guns and ammo. Let's just go to Venezuela. How? I don't fucking know. I don't know how they thought they were going to transport firearms down to Venezuela.
Exactly.
Throw them in the truck and then just like drive through all of Central America at border crossings and shit and just hope that your car doesn't get checked once.
Yep.
Obviously, these young gentlemen don't seem to plan things out very well. Duh. Now Lang, right? Alex, out of the picture. Don't even know what the fuck he's doing. Did he get arrested? I don't know. I don't know. There's so much shit going on. It's hard to like figure out what the hell happened. But anyway,
let's continue.
Lang's
Digress.
not done yet. Although Alex is lost in the sauce in space somewhere, Lang is like, I'm gonna make 2 new friends and I'm gonna go back to Ukraine. I hear it's really starting to kick off in 2019. Strange how it went from boring in 2017 to couldn't get to Kenya to can't get to Venezuela, and now I'll go back to Ukraine. Well, what's his plan to go back to Ukraine? Well, I don't know what happened with his passport information, but it got jacked up when he tried to go into Mexico and say, well, I've got a visa for traveling, and the Mexican government said, now you fucking don't. Hey, America, this guy's doing weird shit with his passport. Well, his passport kind of got denied. Well, how are you going to go to Ukraine, Lang? Well, of course, by him and his 2 friends spending $1,500 and giving a rifle and a grenade. Once again, don't know how he got the grenade.
How did he get the grenades?
That would help him fake a passport. Got a fake name, got a fake birth date, was going to fill out the passport information under a fake name and fake birth date to try and get it, so that he could then fly to Ukraine. This guy, no shit, is trying to be a discount Jason Bourne with like 2 different passports.
Pretty much.
And like guns stored in like different areas of the world that he can sneak into and unlock and then go do coups in Venezuela and Ukraine's and Kenya and murk people in Florida. Honestly, the things
God have mercy on his soul. That's
you could do if
living
you put your
a movie
mind to
life,
it.
bro.
It's really astounding. It's almost impressive. If it wasn't so batshit crazy and poorly executed, I would almost be in awe of it. But like, even an idiot can color in a book. Everybody can try to do what he did and fail so horribly at it because not everybody's built for espionage. That's what I'm trying to say. I think a 15-year-old could steal an identity and be an international man of mystery better than Lang. But now here we are. Both men are in custody, if I'm not mistaken. I know Alex has already pled guilty to all the charges and the murder. And so, like, August 6th is his sentencing date. And Lang is, you know, he's on the chopping block now. He's in custody. And the U.S. is like, all right, we might charge him with war crimes. We're gathering more information. And why that's kind of a big deal. Because once again, nobody's getting charged with war crimes. That is the least popular thing that ever happens in the United States.
That is true.
Insert military-industrial complex joke about how Raytheon and, you know, George Bush Jr. and Dick Cheney, you know, got away with Iraq and stuff. You do whatever. Do whatever you want to do down there. It's going to be chaos, so I'll allow it. Best way to support the channel is buy a shirt. Look at this. E4 Mafia shirt. These guys didn't make it in the E4 Mafia because they're failures, but you could. If you learn how to scam and seize better. You know, if these idiots would have been in the E4 Mafia, I can only imagine how more successful they would have been in their endeavors for espionage.
Pretty much, like
tenfold. You know, tenfold better.
But they didn't make it to the E4.
If you haven't watched, if you wait till the end, watch the Venezuela video. Here's a photo of the thumbnail. Here's a direct link to it up here. I can do that because I know YouTube's things. Okay. Easiest way to support the channel is leave a comment. Tell me what you think about these E3 idiots. Oh, and I've got the live stream going on.
Nice.
So every week, once a week, usually have a guest on. Sometimes it's just me talking about things. Young Thug's arrested. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on that trial. He's a rapper. It's fun. Join us on the live stream. Angry Streams. Okay. See you next time, weirdos.
That's the wildest thing I heard all week. All right, make sure to check out his YouTube channel. His link will be in the description down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.